Hello, everyone. Welcome to HR, Hell Raising to Human Respect podcast intro. I am Dr. Ebony Baylor. I am the host and creator of HR, and I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for jumping on and checking this out today. I just wanted to give a little brief intro about myself and also what this podcast is all about. So as I shared, my name is Dr. Ebony Baylor, and I have been in human resources for over 20 plus years. I have done primarily in the management space of learning and development, organizational management. I am a proud graduate of the University of Minnesota. I graduated sometime in the 90s. Y'all know the 90s was a time and a time was had, but that is when I graduated with my undergraduate degree, and I pursued a master's as well as a doctorate in human resource management and organizational management. My love language is learning. And so I've always had a heart and a passion for understanding how people learn and improving learning experiences, not just in the training space, but truly experiences and how people absorb, consume, and retain information for the good of their organizational function. So I have decided, after lots of thought, experience, and much prayer, to launch a podcast, and it is HR, from hell raising to human respect. A catchy title. Where did it come from? Well, just that, hell raising situations. There is a ton of discussion in the social media space around different conditions and experiences in the workplace. I find myself gravitating to that by virtue of interest, experience, by virtue of conversation with other folks that are experiencing some common themes. And so I thought, what better way to bring together community to talk about these things? Right? Again, knowledgeable about what the textbook say about certain conditions and what should be, what shouldn't be, the defined terms for all of the conditions in the organization. However, the lived experience is something very unique, and everybody's experiencing something, but it looks and feels different. So HR, hell raising to human respect, is really going to dig into that lived experience. And so again, the goal of the podcast is, one, to build community. People are literally trying to survive. And how do you thrive in an environment where you're constantly just trying to survive? So whether you are a leader or whether you are in HR, if you are a person that is responsible for organization's most precious and vital resource, which is its people, if you're trying to navigate your career journey, this podcast is for you. Again, the variety of workplace experiences. We're going to share some insights, some actionable information, and all of it is with the goal of putting human respect back into HR and the function. So I am super excited to be launching this. I have a list of guests that have committed and agreed to join me. I have some authors, I have some career coaches, I have extended invitations to those that are out in the social media space talking about these things and dropping those nuggets of wisdom. And I'm hoping that they will come on here and share some some workplace words of wisdom. And so again, building community, that's the goal, but also talking about some of these lived experiences and helping us all be able to thrive in our workplaces. So I thank you for stopping by and taking a listen on what's to come. Just to give you a little teaser about some of the topics that we're going to talk about are self-care in the workplace. This condition called pet to threat. I've seen and heard that come up a number of times. Psychological safety, that has come up a number of times. Workplace politics, that has come up a number of times. So the goal, again, there is no shortage of content for us to talk about. And so as we're on this journey, listen, if you have some topics that you want to talk about or you would like to see us talk about, please make sure you share those with us. Let's build, let's grow in the community. Let's support each other so that we can all be successful and win. Looking forward to dropping the episode. So make sure you subscribe, like the button, and all of that good stuff so you know when the episodes drop. All right, that is my time. Looking forward to connecting with you, and let's grow and thrive together.